Hey guys, it's MadameWario, and happy 14 years! It's my 14-year YouTube anniversary! Woo! We are like 14, we're like in middle school now. My channel is in middle school going into like freshman year or something like that, something really weird. Which is really surreal considering I was 19 when I started my channel. Like, we're getting closer. We're 5 years away from the age I was when I started my YouTube channel. But welcome! Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you so much for celebrating with me. We're gonna play a 50-turn game of my favorite board from the very first Mario Party, Mario's Rainbow Castle. Just like I did in my original video on YouTube that I made when I first started Let's Playing. It's probably cringe now. Whatever, it doesn't matter because look how far we've come. So, and I could not have come this far without all of you. So thank you so much for your support over the years. Even if you're brand new here, thank you so much for supporting my channel and coming to celebrate with me tonight. Or post if you're watching this after the fact. Thank you for celebrating with me, period. I really appreciate all the support I get from the pimps and the chimps and the Ba family in general. So, let's say hi to everybody who's here in chat. We have Rocky Mount, Startup94, Ms. Mario Fan 7, Yo-Yo Yoshi 95. We also have Phantom Tempest, The Gaming Gafe, Phoenix Warriors Tim Lauren, did I get Ms. Mario Fan 7? I think I did. Kaboomek, Yo, Snack Attack 8, Big Snack Go, Big Pixie, Pixel Plume, Quincy Crossing, Toad in Wonderland, Narusonic 51, Darkstar 64, Thomas T-Bone 1986. We also have Alan Edgehead, yo, Other Otter 64, Dill Pickle Streams, Koopa Booey, Captain Hastings, yo, Psycho Nacho Man, thank you so much for the resub. All the Ba's to you.
Madam 5BAH, Madam 5BAH,
all the Ba's.
Madam 5BAH, Madam 5BAH, Doritos chip, Doritos chip, Doritos chip, Doritos chip.
I'm glad she said it a little bit differently every time. Thank you so much, Psycho. All the love to you and the Ba family. Lefa1996, welcome. I think I said Kaboomek, but just in case, welcome again. Kaboomek. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much, first of all, for all your super kind messages, whether it be just now on here, or on Discord, or on Twitter, or YouTube, or wherever. Thank you so much for all of your really kind celebratory messages. Yo, there's Big Odin's back! Odie got me these flowers. Look how pretty. For my 14-year anniversary. He got them because they're like, they look blue on here because my cameras never pick up purple well, but they are yellow, purple, and pink, my three favorite colors. So super sweet of him. So they're on display. Jilly tried to eat them like a few minutes ago and got kicked out. So you know, it has to be chaotic. Odie will make an appearance later. I'm sure the girls will make an appearance later as well. I always say your name twice, probably because you're just so special. It's always the colors of your names. Like, if some of you I always probably say hi to more than once, and it's because the color of your name is like different than everybody else's. So it's like, I don't, for some reason I'm like, wait, did I see that color earlier? I don't know. So I trip up. Pink Eagle Soaring 86, Aaron 000, and Big Bree Hawk, yo! Yeah, Jilly wanted to snack on my flowers. What is it with cats and chewing flowers? I don't know. But, you know, guys, I am just so excited for tonight. I have done things a little bit differently this year with the clip show. I'm going to be uploading each of the best moments / favorite moments, I should say, from last year to YouTube for the next 2 weeks. You'll get one short a day of each of the 14 clips from year 14. I did 14 on purpose, obviously. So we get 14 clips for 14 years. There'll be YouTube shorts. One went up today. They all go up at 2 p.m. Eastern because that's our 1400. So I tried to stick with the theme. One went up today. If you are part of my Patreon, you got early access to the clip show itself in full. So that is up. If you are a paid member of my Patreon, you can view the clip show in full anytime. It is exclusive to that. Otherwise, you will see each of those clips on YouTube individually, or tonight. You're going to see them on here tonight. It's also going to be part of this stream. But if you want to see them individually, that's going to be on YouTube. So I'll for sure be playing the clip show tonight. So you guys can see. I want to thank you guys for submitting to that as well. Yo, Big Toach, Big Madam Toadstool is in the house. Ooh.
Congrats on 14 years on YouTube. Rainbow says, no, Bobo, Stews. He's sending you to the stairs, kind of like wishing you to the cornfield. Madam.
What? What did I do? What did I do, Rainbow? Wow, I get dissed by my only nephew.
What?
As you can see, when MW has been on YouTube for 14
Oh my
years and
goodness.
counting, a fire starts, and MW and Odie's bedroom is catching on fire.
Thank you so much. First of all, Madam Toach for the resub for 73 months, and thank you so much, Scottman, for the bits as well.
Stand up straight. You know
And
what?
Scottman,
Stand up
welcome.
straight. You wanna do hip
Oh
hop?
my goodness.
Start out just hitting it.
Oh
Hitting it.
my god.
I'll give him a bye. Peace. I'm out.
Wow. Oh my goodness, Scottman. Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. I hadn't even said hi to you yet, and here you are gifting 14 subs for year 14. Thank you so very much. Graham, Mirokun, King Jeff, Phantom Tempest, Cirque Red Rum, Kirby Card, Avalon, Build a Fajita, Quinny, The Gaming Gafe, Shadow HB3, I Want My 90s Back. That's a great username. Hut, Armories, and Alan Edgehead. Yo, thank you so much, Scott, man. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I did. GC Nick, please comment on all 14 of them. And if you really want to throw it back, you can comment first on every single one of them too. So dumb. Trends I don't miss. Yeah, happy Big Fort night, except not night, Big Fort years. So shout out to my nephew Renbo, who dissed me. As a way of celebrating. That's probably, like, I'm desensitized to it now because we're, like, you guys are way too kind, and, like, literally every single hype train, Scottman shows it off, quite literally, if he's here. And so, like, I am, like, desensitized to that moment, but it's probably one of my favorite moments, too, because it's so stupid. Like, I was trying so hard to be pro, and my professionalism went out the window when the bed caught on fire when I was trying to make my Sims woohoo, so, you know. Speaking of which, I've got a very special Sims stream coming up, not this week, because this week's all about Mario Party, but next week. I got The Sims 1 on my computer. Odie downloaded it on my computer last night. Shout out to Breehawk, because she sent me the link and the instructions on how to do it. And so we're going to get a Sims 1 stream, and it's going to be a throwback, and I'm so excited. That's going to be next week, though. So I'm very, very excited for that. So there's your preview. Your sneak peek, if you're here. Gosh, you guys are... Yeah, get your toilets ready.
No, you ruined it. You stood.
Thank you so much, Scottman.
Oh my god.
Get your toilets ready.
Get your toilets ready. Speaking of which, I tested it last night. I was playing The Sims 1, and I made, like, my original guy and girl, which my original guy immediately died when I first played The Sims 1, because I was, like, 9 years old, 9 or 10. And I put a fire alarm in the kitchen, but little did I know it accidentally went on the other side of the wall, so it was in the bathroom. So my guy caught on fire, like, day one and died. So I remade my original couple, and I was, like, testing it, and of course I had to, like, try Woohoo. It wasn't called Woohoo yet, but I tried it out, and, like, afterward, my guy's like, boo. I'm like, okay, well, welcome to The Sims 1. Pure gold. You can't make this stupid stuff up. It's just Sims logic. I don't know. Everything in my games always catches on fire. It's been a curse since day one. I killed my sister's sim day one by having a party and setting off a firework, and it landed on her sim. Like, I can't win. Like, there's no winning. Oh my gosh. But yo, you guys, this hype train's still going. Thank you so much, Scottman, who's like the MVP of the hype train at the moment. Thank you to everybody for all your kindness, though, and just for being here. I guess we can probably start getting set up and get into the game, because I have gabbed on for like 10 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this screen here, which has like a million Pokemon Stadiums on it. We are not playing Pokemon Stadium. We're going to be playing the NSO version of Mario Party, so we're going to get warned about rotating the control stick. This game runs faster, it's smoother, it's clearer. It's the best version, I think, available to play because of how it runs. Although some of the timing for the audio's off now because it's faster and it's weird to me. Hold on, I gotta turn this up. Hey look, I won the last board I played, even though it sucked. If you guys were on my Discord last weekend, that would have been the last time I played this. I played it on there and it was super dumb. Like, I could not catch a break. And we got like the same minigames like 8 times in a row, so... Yo, look how pretty this emote is! Pride Wing? Oh, Pride Wing L. There's also Pride Wing R. Thank you so much, you guys, for the hype train. Yo, I love it. I love a solid wing. A rainbow wing. Aww! Ren just looked at the screen and said, "Hello, Bobo." I've never heard him say hello before. Hi, Ren. Hi, Renbo. Inner Peace. Welcome to this. Look at this double wing. I think I have these. Do I have these wings? I think I do. They might be global. I don't know. Oh, something I should do before I get started. I have to go to the bank. Because I have kind of weird settings on. You are not the person I want to talk to. I have kind of weird settings on because I've been trying to bank as many coins as I possibly can. So I have Boo turned off. We're going to turn Boo back on for this. I think everything else is turned on. I just turned Boo off because I don't want CPUs to waste money on stealing stars or whatever, because I was trying to like make all the CPUs human at the end of boards to like unlock coins so I can get all the mini games. So I'll turn Boo back on though, because it's kind of stupid to play like 50 turns without Boo. Although that's more true to how I would play as a kid. I would usually turn Boo off just for the same logic, or just because I didn't want to worry about it. We now have the Game Ball surprise machine. However, we can't afford it because the game hated me last time and I forgot to turn the CPUs into humans. So we can hopefully buy that at the end of this and then maybe get some like mystery mini games. But let's depart for adventure. Quinny B, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. And Big Slimbo, 14 years, that's like a billion days. Yo, Slim, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Magixis. Welcome, Turn of the Drew. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much. Look at this this wing collection with Kit. With Kit in the middle. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me deactivate and reactivate this screen. Okay. Now my audio's synced up for me. Again, that doesn't matter for you. You guys won't notice the difference, but it's just for me. Okay. Crap. You know what? No. I'm gonna stick with the classic team. I'm not gonna ask you guys to decide, because I'm gonna stick with the classic team just like I would have had in my LP. Although I don't remember, did I put Mario in because it was his board? I feel like I didn't. I feel like I was like, these are the guys I play with, and that was it. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is my favorite board in the game, mostly because of the music. And I haven't played this board in a while. I've kind of been playing some of the other boards a lot, because again, I've been trying to bank coins to buy all mini games, so I've played like DK's board a lot. I've played... I guess there's like a way to sync coins in any of the boards, but like I've tried to play the ones where the star's not like in the same spot, so I play like that one in Luigi's a lot, just so that there's more of a focus on coins. Plus you lose a lot of coins if you get Bowser in this. Yes! Okay, good. I never go first anymore. I'm so excited. Yo. Oh, thank you so much, Slim, for lurking while you edit. Thank you. I'll still be watching intently. Why did I read that as corn fund? What if I had a corn fund going on right now? Like, hey guys, it's 14 years, I have a corn fund. I was talking yesterday with Odie, because my computer's kind of janky. I mean, it's like, it's aging and it's slowing down a lot. I don't know, but we were talking and he's like, I think your next fund needs to be a new computer fund. And I'm like, I know, but it's so expensive. Which it would be one to have for like a long time. It wouldn't be like, oh, well, I'm gonna have this for a month and then 2 10s in a row? No way. Dead. I knew it was gonna happen. It was too good to be true. The game's like, you rolled 2 10s, that's too much. But I'm already so corny, wow. How could you? Super dumb. But yeah, so right now I have a con fund because I'm gonna be a cosplay guest at this year's Anime Crossroads. First time ever I'll be a guest at a con, so I'm super, super excited. And I did a con fund last year with a content incentive like this year, so I figured I'd do it again. Yo, GC Nick! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. You were so close, Toach. I guess I could have a Nightbot command for like the full name of the con. Right now I just have the acronym, which is ACR. Which is, I know, it seems weird, because it would be like AC. Oh, did you see him try to get me? Failed. It would be like AC, but then that just makes me think Animal Crossing. And I think I already have that as a command, maybe, for Animal Crossing. So, I don't know, but I probably should do a second command that's the full title, just for that. But... oh, maybe it's not AC. Maybe it's... I think it's Dream, actually. I think my Animal Crossing command is Dream. Because it's like the Dream addresses. That or I just don't remember what any of my commands are. There is no AC said 10% command, Odie. I'm so sorry. You know that common command everybody's always trying to type in? AC said 10%. So stupid. Everybody go watch Home Alone after this. No way! The game cheated me! I got it first! We got it at like the same time and it just decided no. Thank you, Domo X Domo. Welcome to the stream. You know what? I would love to go to an Animal Crossing convention, Scott, man. I don't think there's anything that's just that, which there needs to be. There should be. What's the story behind 10%? You have to watch the movie Home Alone to find out that one. I know, I mean, this isn't news. This is the same for me every year, but we constantly had Home Alone on in our house, especially the first one. Like, we watched the first one like a million times this Christmas. Just because it's like the go-to movie to put on at Christmas time. Odie and I both love it. But it was kind of like I was getting the same curse as with the Christmas Story marathon, where like I would see the same like 3 scenes every single time and then miss the other scenes because I would be like out of the room or working on something or not paying attention. So I think I saw the, you know, the South Bend Shovel Slayer? That's him. I saw that scene with like Buzz and Kevin and their cousin like looking out the window and talking about the old guy. every single time I watched it, and that would be like the only scene I would see sometimes. So. Oh no, I don't like Slot Car Derby. Why do I have to play this? There are so many good 4-player minigames. Gives us the worst one? Oh well. That was the thing about the last board I played. We got like all 1v3s. And it was like the worst ones every time. Like we got Bash and Cash probably like 7 times. Like we would get the same ones over and over again and I'm like, I don't want to play just 1v3s. Yay! We won! It's so dumb. Yeah, I've never liked Slot Car Derby. I think it used to be my least favorite until, like, I started playing this. Until I got, like, better at it, and then I started to loathe, like, I think Bash and Cash is probably the worst now. Bash and Cash are, like, because, like, if you're the one player, you just suffer the consequences no matter what. But also, Paddle Battle, because, like, the payoff is so low. Like, even if you own, like, it's just terrible. Oh my god, she could fall. She falls, like, every time she plays this. She does. Yesterday you finished rewatching the original GC and Animal Crossing LP for the first time in years! Let's go! I still need to write. I had like a really long blog post planned about that LP, which I still need to write because it never ended up happening because it was like right at my thumb surgery time last year. But dang it, she's not gonna fall. Look, you can see Mario and the Moon in this version. He's in the other version too, but it's so like pixely because it's on the N64 you can't tell. But yeah. Rolly, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Did thumb surgery change my life a lot? Yes, it did because it took pain away from my daily life. It took the pain away. And like I'm still like recovering, and I say that because loosely because like it takes a year, which the doctor told me this. They're like it takes about a year. What are you doing, Peach? You're just sitting here staring at me. Peach, I need you to play this game. Come on, quit staring. Oh, do you see? She spent the first like 15 seconds of this just staring into my soul, and then she. Okay, she spent 15 seconds not doing anything, and then she gets him. In, like, one hit. I don't understand, but I'll take it. But yeah, it's still, like, healing. It takes, like, a year for the scar tissue to, like, fully dissipate. But it's crazy how different it is. Yo, Shliam! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. And Shadow HB3, welcome as well. Thank you very, very much. Excuse me, I need to rewatch the LP of Hamtaro. Oh my gosh. I barely remember. That's like one of the LPs, it's like, I forget I even did it, because it has been such a long time. Okay, so I can see Boo, or... I don't want to land on a red space. I'm just gonna go see Boo. Okay, give me... I guess from Yoshi, he has the most. Although, well, I don't know. Is Peach closer? Is Yoshi closer? I just looked at the map. 2? I think Yoshi is closest to the star. I mean, we're like all in the same area. Oh, come on. Dumb. Super dumb. I don't understand. Yeah, how come whenever I go to steal coins, Boo's like, well, I stole 1, or I stole 2. Like, great, thanks. And then watch, Luigi will steal like 15. I'm waiting for him to steal, like, so many. Okay, 4. That wasn't that many. Never mind. Probably because it's so early in the game. It's being generous to us. Please. Okay, well, that's fine. I was hoping for Castaway, but... I love the concept of this minigame. Also, what room are we in where there's just a drop-off on the edge? You know?
Finish.
I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, I don't know why I was, like, zoning out for this, calculation screen. Yo! Will! Big Billy! Big Hereupon Will! Thank you so much for the raid! Yo, can we get a shout out to Will? Who is playing Persona 3? Yo, Will. Big Persona hype. Whoa, big happy 14. Thank you so much. Bah, Doritos Chip, #1 Xenoblade fan. You know me. Obviously, #1 Xenoblade fan is the most accurate. I think we all know this. Thank you so much, Will. I hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a fun time with Big Persona. Yeah, everybody check out Hereupon Will's channel. Because Will is awesome. Gotta represent. It was pretty good! Yay! Well, that's good. Crap, now I have to watch. Now I have to watch this turtle. Why am I like... This doesn't take that much concentration. I don't know why I'm stressing over this so much. Please... Okay, good. I was like, please don't have screwed this up somehow. Oh my gosh. So, what was I gonna say? I feel like I was gonna talk about... Somebody mentioned... Here are the LPs I remember well. Because some of you are mentioning them right now, but they are just mentioned them a few minutes ago. I remember Babysitting Mama well. Somebody mentioned that. Mostly because, I basically had to record and edit everything twice. Or in 2 different ways. Because I had my, like, digital camera going. This was before, like, I had a phone, a smartphone. So, like... I had a digital camera recording, and I did, like, the instant replays so that you could see, like, face cam. This was also before face cam was a thing. I didn't have a webcam or anything. And so it's like I did more editing, or I did more, like, I don't know, I just visually saw more of that LP than a lot of my other ones where it's like I recorded it, I synced up audio, and then I rendered it and posted it, and that was the end. I never watched the actual video back. Oh, that was pretty, how that little pink butterfly went by. So I remember that one vividly. I remember Animal Crossing vividly, obviously. I do not remember Animal Crossing City Folk very well, though, at all. Like, that's the weird one for me, because it was really popular, but I just don't remember it very much. Some of the Mario parties are like that, too. Like, obviously this one I remember, but it was also my first LP, so like I think that's kind of a given. You're gonna remember your first project more than a lot of the other ones. Or some of my earlier projects I just remember better because of that. But some LPs I'm like, oh my god, that's right, I did an LP of that. Like, that's weird. And I don't even realize. And there was so much to The Sims 2. It's like I remember the beginning of that LP and I have no idea what happened by the end of it because I just don't remember it at all. Like, I don't remember how many kids my house had. I just remember there were a lot of boys. Like, I could not have a girl to save my life in that house. My sim just refused to have that feminine energy. Okay, good. I was like, please tell me that Yoshi didn't steal that from me. I showed my boyfriend the Hello Rover broken piano music moment and he just died laughing at it. Oh, I'm so happy. So you can actually thank Bree for that song, for Rover's theme. Because it was playing in her car once, and I was like, what in the world? What is this? Like, and I think we both just, like, died laughing, not real. Like, we were talking, and it's like, we had music playing, and we didn't realize what it was. It's from, like, the Idlewild soundtrack. Like, literally. Because we did a dance from that soundtrack, so it's just playing. Anyway. I didn't know that I had no idea I had twins. I thought my sim just had, like, one girl. See, that shows you right there. I have no idea. I don't remember. At all. What? Come on! Why can I not jump in this? One of the most recent times I played this game just on my own, Peach got this as a CPU and she missed one. That was it. And I was like, I don't know that I've ever seen the CPUs get that close to perfect. Why am I so bad at this today? I used to get perfects all the time, too. Which, this one used to have, like, slowdown, and I think in a way it made it easier. I missed 7. I guess it's not that terrible, but I don't know. I also remember my Mario Kart Double Dash LP quite a bit, because it just had a lot of really stupid moments in it. Like, really, like, dumb things that things that I'm like, why did I say this? Or why did I make this joke? But then it ended up sticking, like, because it was so stupid. So that was probably, that might have been one of my, I did love the Mario Kart Wii playthrough as well, because I just loved that game. But I think those were probably my favorite Mario Karts I ever did on the channel, because I tried to do all of them. But I think Double Dash was the best. That was probably the most fun I had with a Mario Kart LP. Oh my gosh. I just miss the days. And you know, it's an era that's obviously like 14 years ago now. But I miss the days when, like, the community, and not to say, like, I'm mad that the community has grown at all. Like, I think it's great that, like, the gaming community has become, like, this huge thing. But it was so small back then, especially online, especially on YouTube. Like, it was such a small community that, like, you just knew everybody's name. Like, everybody knew everybody else, or had at least heard the name of everybody else. It's like, if you didn't know somebody, you at least knew their username. And then it was one of those things where, like, all of your friends or all of those people you followed, you watched, like, every single one of their LP parts every day, and they were only, like, 10 minutes long because of limitations, and so, you know, you'd spend an hour watching 6 different people's videos for the day. And it's like, that was just what you did, and you didn't step on each other's toes. It was, like, against the law to have the same project going at the same time as somebody else. And it was just because the community was so small. And it was, like, very respectful, and now it's like, you know, that would never be a thing now, but it's just... Are you kidding? No! Why? Oh. Oh my god, I do remember that Star Dev. Now that you say that, I do remember when that happened, and it was like, why? That was very strange, because it was on the Wii, too. It wasn't on, like, a console that normally happened. So it was really scary. But yeah. It was just, definitely what a time to be alive. But a super fun era. You know, it's evolved and changed, and it won't ever... It's funny, because it's like, it will never be that small again. Is there Bowser up there? Is that what just happened? If it is, I'm gonna have to race up here, and you guys know how good I am at rolling large numbers. Not very! Now, like, 3 of the channels I watch will be playing the same game, and the videos are each an hour long. Exactly! It's so much harder to keep up nowadays. Which, you know, I feel like I don't... Most of the people I follow don't make LPs anymore, don't update anymore, they stream. They don't update YouTube like that. So most YouTube stuff I follow is, like, totally unrelated to gaming. It's, like, either crocheting or yoga, or it's, like, all my other interests. Or like, for a while, I was really into vlogs. And like, only a few people, like a handful of people. But then even that got old and I was like, I don't really care anymore. So yeah, it's just kind of funny how things evolve and change. But you know, not all change is bad, and I think one of the best things for the gaming community is that it is so active and thriving right now. And it's only gonna grow. Ah, you stole my chest! Okay, I need more chests to come in this front row, because I'm in like the perfect spot for it, and of course none are spawning here. Peach? Stealing? Oh no! I did the wrong, I didn't pull back far enough. I thought I did. Oh no, now I'm gonna be... Luigi threw me off. I know, I'm just blaming everybody else at this point. That! Okay, that's fine. I keep messing up. Last time I played this, I got like 50.
Finish.
Oh well, I shouldn't complain that much. I think I got like 20. So that way... Oh, 25? Oh, I did better than I thought. I got 5 more than I thought I got. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. I need to roll 7. And I rolled 6. Dang it! I hate this game! Or no, I love this game. I hate how the game hates me, though. Okay, can I, like, get a freebie? Please. That is not a freebie. That's taking all my money and giving it to other people. This is so dumb! My hard-earned money given away. This game hates me. Watch, she'll roll 10. Okay, never mind. Oh, thanks! Thanks for setting that up for me next turn. Glad. Retro Gem, welcome to the stream! Please land on something. Do it for me. I think he's going to. Dang it! No! Luigi! You have to save me! Okay, I hope I get a warp block. It's possible. I could get a warp block. It's turned on. Literally my only hope is to get a warp block. That's my only hope. Period. Okay, we get like the longest one out of all of them. Okay. So let's see, we were talking about back in the day how YouTube used to be. It was just kind of funny when like how, I don't know, what a time, like I was in like middle school, high school when social media kind of first started. So it's like weird that it's such a huge thing in like kids' lives now, like something that would have never been there when I was a kid. I wouldn't necessarily call it a good thing, but it's just crazy. It's crazy to see the start of like this huge phenomenon. However, I am very grateful that I got to be there for the start of like, you know, the gaming community just becoming this huge part of the world, I guess. Like, as a community, not just, like, as a form of entertainment. Retro Gem, thank you so much. But yeah. Right, there aren't any recent videos I could name that, like, everyone has seen. Like, exactly. That's, like, the whole thing. 'Cause even, like, now, going viral means, like, just getting a set number of or like a wild number of views, but it doesn't mean like everybody has seen it. It just means it's like super popular, more popular than most things, because there's so much more to compete with now. Like there's just so much more content out there now that it makes a big difference. Yes, I know. Giving all my money away. Luckily you really only lose 30. Because Koopa. He does. I wish he only stole 30 though, so it was like the same difference as a star. Oh, ghost gas, let's go! Shout out to Bree. Shout out to the CPUs being like pros at this, which they shouldn't be. This game is not that easy. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm always afraid I'm gonna bump into the wrong one on accident though, because like the longer you let this go, the smaller, or like the closer they get to you, the less room you have to move. When people say like, my video went viral, they mean like they got like 1 million views. But which is great, like that's a lot of views, but it's not like it used to be, no. So, it's just, wild. Yeah, thanks a lot, Peach. I hate you. The thing is, like, it's so early on in the game, it's like I could steal her star, but like, it's too early. I'm only on turn 10. Literally have 40 turns left. I think my most viewed video is still Babysitting Mama Part 6. It's like Emma's episode. Is that her name? Emma? I think so. It's whatever the like cute little like female baby. I think that's my most viewed video. And it's approaching 1 million, I want to say. Like, it's the closest to 1 million of any of mine. And I don't know why. I have no idea. It's a part 6. Like, it's not like it's cleverly named or sneaky in the way that it's like, wow, I made it clickbaity. Like, it's just, there's nothing about it other than, like, I guess everybody wanted to see Emma from Babysitting Mama. And, like, I'm in it because of the instant replays. So that's kind of weird to think, like, that many people have seen my face. It was the first video, I think. Oh, Zabrag! Thank you so much! Zabrag, yo! Thank you so much for the gift sub to the Bake Slur. And welcome, Zabrag Burger. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Happy verse. Thank you. We were just talking about old YouTube, and now I'm talking about my most viewed video, which is like babysitting. I keep wanting to say baby mama. Babysitting Mama Part 6. But yeah, there's no like good reason, I don't think, other than like it's the cutest baby in the game, at least in my opinion. But yeah, but that was the first video I started to get like weird comments on, because you know when like a video is popular and it pops into people's algorithm and then they feel the need to comment some dumb thing to like try and get their comment like popular or whatever. It was the first video where I would get comments that were like really strange, and I'm like, what is this? And then I realized how many views it had, and I'm like, oh, that's why, because like randos are wandering onto this like, why is this girl in it, you know? So, like, what is going on? So yeah, I don't know. The rest of... I will say that LP in general is popular because it's old, and it was kind of one of the first of its kind to have like a face cam. One of the first LPs I ever knew of that had anything like that, because it was back in the day. But yeah, it's old, it's been around a long time. It was also like the only one, like nobody else was like, I'm gonna get on YouTube and play Babysitting Mama. That's just like something stupid that I would do, apparently. Now, probably not, but like back then, sure. It's also kind of memey, like the mama games in general are kind of memey and weird and easy to make fun of, I would say. Easy to laugh at. Bro. So, I don't know. That's my logic behind it. Because I think all my other, like, most successful videos from back then were not even on my channel. They were on my, like, co-op channel I had with like 4 other people, like the 5 Lost Levels. And again, I think it was just because they were like one-off videos of licensed games I grew up with that people probably looked for, like, whatever happened to Tom and Jerry on NES, and then they look it up, and I have the only video of it on YouTube at the moment. So like, I think it was more for that reason. But again, that wasn't even on my actual channel. It's like, it's my video, but it's not on my channel. Why is she talking over the game? Yeah, exactly. And you know, I had like the quality's probably terrible. I had like the classic video conference mic that I got for like 99 cents on eBay. Because like back in the day, it's like, who cares about quality? The fact that we're doing this at all is like, that's the magic. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal a star because then I'll just be the target too. I don't want to be the only person with a star and then have it just get stolen. It's just a waste of money. But I will steal Luigi's coins. Okay, I got 6 this time. Can you imagine the cultural landmark that could have been cast for PS1? Oh my god, I wanted to do an LP of it so badly, but I didn't have my PS1 anymore. But I do have a PS1 now, thanks to Odie, and I was saying this like 2 streams ago that I had the disc, I don't know where it is, and I'm like, it's not in like my book full of DVDs, so I'm like, maybe it's with my CDs, like, cause I just have like all my old CDs from my teen years and my childhood. But I really don't think it is. I think it was in the CD case that was in my car that got stolen. Like, someone broke into my car and stole my CD case that I had in the glove compartment with, like, burned CDs and dance DVDs in it. And I think Casper might have been in there, so I think it may have gotten stolen. Someone stole my Casper disc! It's only like $5 though. But I want to do an LP, or not an LP, but like a stream of that this year. Or streams, a playthrough. Because it's addictive, I'm serious. And it has like the best lines. It's very quotable. Saturday morning cartoons! I know, that was my show. On my co-op channel. But you know. I think you paved the way for a lot of YouTubers making content on cozy games like Animal Crossing, Mario Party. Soul Rock and Roll, that's really kind of you to say something like that. I appreciate it. Also, yo, Twitch Nick, thank you so much.
But they're not your average points.
Happy 14-year anniversary, madam.
Thank you so very much. Welcome to the stream. All the bahs to you. Soul Rock and Roll, giving it a bah. Okay, hold on. I gotta cut out this boo. Oh wow, look at Peach. Rebelling. She's like, I'm going the other way. I'm so cool. God, I'm doing terrible at this. This is not gonna... I'll be shocked if I get over 80. Okay, well, I got the lowest score, but I got high enough to win still, so it doesn't matter. No, I mean, Phantom, this person was clearly like... First of all, they were stupid enough to not know what a CD case looks like, and second, they were probably way too young to understand what a CD case even is. They're probably some young kids like, I'm gonna break into this car and steal money, but instead they got tampons and my dance DVDs, so you know, joke's on them. Joke is on them. Casper of all things getting stolen is so ridiculous. It's true. It's true. What am I trying to do here? I'm like not even close. Oh, sweet. Okay, I'll get another one player though. Knock Block Tower. I feel like I never get this mini game, so this is kind of exciting. Shout out to the first time anyone ever plays this game, just punching the thwomps and flying off the edge. It just happens every time. It's not easy to understand the first time you play it. Did you know that if you get a 67 in Crazy Cutters, you automatically win? Wow, I didn't know. Dumb. Oh man. Yeah, punching a thwomp is a rite of passage in this game. You have to do it at least once. That's right. Take her money. Punish her for punishing me. That's how this should go. Please. Okay. So yeah, I think a Casper playthrough is gonna happen this year, thanks to finally having a PS1, thanks to Big Odie. But I have to find the game again first. Or buy it again first. Because it was stolen from me. What a game to get stolen. Unless it just happens to be in that other, like, CD case that I haven't checked in, but I don't think so. I don't see past Bobo putting that game in that case with all those CDs. Okay, can this not be me? Okay, good. He chose himself. He's like, I want to sabotage myself today. That sounds like more fun. Way to be a martyr, weirdo. You haven't lived if you've never punched a thwomp in Mario Party 1. Okay, I'm just so glad we're not getting Bash in Cash. Oh, where's Pipe Maze? We've already seen this game. Okay, yeah, go for them. Alright. Sounds good, Luigi. I'm glad we had that alliance there. Well, at least I got my money back up. I mean, I think I was at, what, 125? So I would have the coin star as is. Okay, now it's like I'm in a bad spot because there are multiple people in front of me. They'll probably roll like, look, she gets a small die. This is what I'm talking about. She gets a small die so that I can go see Bowser before her, which is just so stupid. Okay, wait, I didn't realize Luigi was right there. This is not good. Yoshi has enough to steal a star. Peach is going to remain the only one with a star for the moment, so it could be, I don't know. It could be good, I guess. Not really sure. Alright. 2v2. Good, because I'm tired of all these 1v3s because of the last time I played this. This is a short minigame. My hand slipped. I almost messed up. Wow, you guys made it really far. Yoshi and Peach. Oh my gosh, you guys know what game I've been in the mood to play and I can't? I just cannot play it. Okay, hold on. No, stop hitting the wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not good. I either have to hope that she rolls low, or that someone gets a happening space if she gets a star. Which of course she does. So now I have to hope that somebody gets a happening space. Yeah, besides Casper, I really want to play Mario Tennis. I can't though. I can't play Mario Tennis, you guys. If I play it, it has to be for like, it has to be like one game. Like one match, and then I'm done. Because like, that's the game that murdered my thumb. Which in a way though, I probably should give it a shot and like see if it's any better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just not, I wouldn't do like a whole stream of it or something, but like to play a match and see if I can like, how much more it's improved. Oh my gosh, I do need to play more Trombone Champ. I do not need to play Xenoblade. I do need to play more Trombone Champ though. I am planning to have a stream of that next month. I've been kind of working through my schedule for next month, just to decide what I want to do. Because we're still going to be seeing Super Mario Bros. Wonder on Tuesdays probably until I beat the game. And then, hey, it's our first, like, rotate the control stick minigame. Anyway, we're going to see that. Come on, dude. Okay. We're gonna see that until it ends, and that's been on Tuesdays, so I'm just keeping it on Tuesdays because it makes the most sense. But otherwise, I want to work in some games that we could use a revisit of, like Trombone Champ, for example, because I just played that with my family on New Year's, and I've played it since by myself, or not by myself, but with Odie, like just off stream. So I want to play that. I want to play The Sims, obviously. Like I said, I'm going to. I want to play... what's the other game? There was another game that I was, like, working in, and I can't remember what the heck the game was that I was gonna say. Shoot, I don't know. I think Yoshi's Crafted World is gonna wrap up in the next, like, stream or two of that. 2 at most. It's only gonna take 1 or 2 streams. Yo, Zenonia! Woo! I'm missing your YouTube anniversary stream. I am. OMG, I am. There was so much effort. Don't worry, you're not missing it. You only missed an hour of it. It's all good. Welcome, Big Zenonia. Yo. Yo, thanks so much for stopping by. I know, control stick. You walked into that control stick ASMR. Please get like a 1 or a 2. I can't win, you guys. I get Bowser no matter what. I just want to give my money away, apparently. Apparently, that's what I want to do. I'm on a streetcar in the middle of a big city with no headphones on. Just subjecting everyone to the chaos that is Mario Party. And me, I guess. Maybe I'm the more chaotic part of this, but... Hopefully you're streaming for a while. I am. This is 50 turns, and we're on turn 16, so this will be a while longer. And at the halfway mark, when we take a break, is when I'm gonna show my clip show as well. Which is not as long, because again, they're all like very short, like, moments. I think the clip show in full times out to 6 minutes, so it's very easily digestible this year. But yeah, 14-hour clip show, let's go! No. Oh, big errands, yo! Hey, it's everyone's favorite game. Piranha's Pursuit. God, why? No way. Maybe she'll trip, though. I feel like they trip pretty often. Oh, you're with 2 cozy girls. 2 cozy kitties. Yo, we had a cozy day today. I knew I was gonna be streaming tonight, so I kind of took the day to, you know, clean up around the house and whatnot, but also to do some perler bead or fuse bead crafting, which was nice. See? I told you she was gonna trip! I knew it. She trips all the time. She can't skateboard. She sucks. Anyway, but I made some fuse bead crafts today. I posted pictures on Twitter and on Discord, so if you want to see what I made today, check it out. No, I don't want a red space. I made a little, like, 3D cinema roll. I actually bought a little kit from Five Below. It was only $1, so I was like, this is so cute. It was for a 3D cinema roll fuse bead figure. Just of his head, but I made it into a magnet, so it's on my fridge now. And then I also made some conversation hearts, because I have the heart-shaped pegboard for perler beads, and so I made 2 conversation hearts out of using that pegboard. It was kind of an experiment because I'm planning to have a Valentine's Day, like, crafty stream. Probably, like, the week of Valentine's Day, I think I'm gonna have a craft stream dedicated to, like, Valentine's Day, crafts. And so I was like, this would be an easy one to do. So I had to test it, though, to make sure I could, like, actually put letters. Because it's a pretty small pegboard, so I wanted to make sure I could fit letters onto it. And speaking of, like, my perler crafts, I went ahead, I added magnets to all the Perler sprites that I made recently, so I'm gonna be uploading those, or adding those to, no! Okay, fine. I'm gonna be adding those to my Etsy store this week, because I already have pictures and everything, and it's just gonna be like a mystery. They're probably gonna be like $5 each. I'll have it be a mystery, so you don't know what you're gonna get. But it should be a lot of fun. So those will be added to my Etsy store this week. Because I haven't added merch. I've been working on a lot of different like projects just for myself or just for fun lately. And it's too close to Valentine's Day now to really put like a lot of Valentine's Day merch out because it's like we're only 2 weeks away. It doesn't give people a whole lot of time for shipping. And I don't really have anything made like already. In multiples or anything like that, so I think I just need to get started on like Easter stuff for the shop, which is always a lot of fun because it's a lot of like cute little like bunnies and spring stuff. Like I'm gonna have to start focusing on that just because I got like carried away with, I love Valentine's Day, like, and Valentine's Day decor and just all the like merchandise and stuff, so like I just got really into making things just for myself, like, you know, personal projects, which is what you do sometimes as an artist. It just happens. Sometimes you have to just take a minute for yourself and be like, you know what, I'm gonna make myself some new stuff, and then refocus on the shop after that. So I've just kind of been doing that because I made a lot of stuff at Christmas time for the shop, and I was like, I need to take a break and just, this is the 3rd time we're seeing this. Anyway, make some merch for myself. And some gifts, too. I've made a couple gifts, too. Dang it! This is not... Okay, well, I guess he got the... Last time we played this game, the other 2 got knocked over, and I was left standing, so this is my karma. But yeah. So I love Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna plan a couple streams to have... in dedication to Valentine's Day, especially, like, crafting. This is so dumb. I really don't want to get a red space, though. Oh, I'm just... Wait a second. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'm just gonna go this way. Always sucks because I'm over here at the same time as Peach every single time. And she does this. She always ruins it for me. Every single time. Ugh. I wish I could remember. I'd have to look at my schedule because I've been playing around with my schedule that I create on a monthly basis, and I need to look at it and see what the heck the other game is that I was going to play this month. Or this upcoming month. January's almost over, so... Okay. Give me A. Okay, Peach, what are you doing? Oh, Luigi, that should not have counted. You waited like 5 minutes. Dang it, why did I press that? I can't talk during some of these mini games or I just mess up every single time. And this is one of them. Why didn't they ever come out with, like, the Switch? You'd think Nintendo would want to make money. Like, they should have come out with more Switch N64 controllers and had, like, the atomic purple and the different colors. Like, what the heck, Nintendo? You could have done this and made bank. I thought you were all about making money. But instead you just give us basic gray. Which, honestly, has been the controller, like, if I use an actual N64... with a real N64 controller that's like wired and everything, I will end up using the gray one because it's the one we use least as kids, me and my sisters, because we just, so it's not as worn out. So it makes a big difference. Come say hi!
Hi everyone!
Yeah, it's Big
Just
Odie!
want to say hi. Congratulations on 14 years.
Thank you! Yo, look at you representing with the Twitch hoodie and everything.
You know. The platform that I ditched.
Yeah, the platform that you ditched. And that you're like, actually, it's better though.
Yeah, I just did it today.
It's a better streaming platform. You didn't say that on stream, but you know. The secret meeting. Oh no, I don't want to play. You walk in and I get this game?
That's meant to be.
No, I hate this game. I do love how we all have blueberries on our back though.
Blueberry.
Yeah, look, there are blueberries. No! See? We all have little blueberries.
Oh, what is that?
It's
What's
like,
supposed
it's
to
supposed to be like the cinched part of our grab bag, but it just looks like a blueberry. I have not gotten one coin, and I've lost money. You know why? Because I hate this game. One coin. One. Come on! Give me anything but ones. Okay, sorry, Yoshi. You're just in a good spot. I'm sorry. I can't help it. No! Okay, good. Okay, you guys... No! Leave me alone. Okay. Anyway. I know Gray is the, like, canon one, but you know... Do you know anybody who just had Gray? No! No, exactly! Exactly, Snack. That's my point. No one just had Gray. Like, that's so stupid.
What?
Like, I was saying, like, Nintendo should have released more than just the Gray controller for the Switch, because they would have made bank, because everybody would have been like, ooh, that's the one I had growing up, or I want, like, the see-through purple, or I want this. No. Instead, they have just this boring Gray, and I'm like, that's... No one played with this one by choice. Like...
Yeah.
Stop. Get out. You're not allowed to be in here if you're gonna be like that. My god. How did I marry somebody who played with the Gray N64 controller by choice? My god. You know who else would have played with the Gray controller? Your mom.
Your mom, yeah.
Yeah. No, because your mom actually is always like, I love the color gray. Like, I don't like the color gray. I mean, I do. I love that gray Jilla, but it's like, I'm such a, like, rainbow aesthetic person that, like, I don't go for neutrals by choice. JD! Yo! Welcome to the stream! I had to bully Yoshi. I couldn't help it. Okay, look. This is Bowser again. What? Oh no, she is down. I was like, how is she not there anymore? Stop hitting the wrong button. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, chance time. You know what? I'm gonna go for chance time. YOLO. If I get screwed over, whatever. I don't care. I don't have any stars to lose, so I can't... The only way I could get screwed over is with coins. Crap, I should have jumped right away. Okay, there we go. Yes! Okay, now I have to pick Peach. I told you guys! I've gotten so good at chance time! Okay, good. If I can't have the star the legitimate way, then I'm taking it from you. I've gotten really good at, like, watching the roulette. Seriously. Like, I know that sounds like BS, but I really do try. My eyes are fast. I can do it. If I can do Pipe Maze, I can do Chance Time. You know what I mean? Yo, Donkey Kong Jr., thank you so much! I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. You better work! Thanks, guys. I don't know, once you know how to, like, time it, or, like, look at the... You just look at the colors, like, it's easy once you know what you're looking at. Or, I don't know if it's easy, but it's easier once you know what to look for and how to time it. I feel like I've gotten decent at. I don't think I've gotten one special block. Okay, good. I was like, if this is me, I'm gonna be so mad, but I had a feeling it wouldn't be. You know when you can just feel it? I didn't feel it that time. Treasure Divers. This game was so common in my LP. It was like every time we got a 4-player minigame, it was this. I don't really know why either. I feel like this minigame is just common in general for whatever reason. I don't know why you guys go for the tiny chests every time. Are you laughing at me? You are too! He's laughing because I said tiny chest. You're so dirty. You are! You're a dirty jerk! Oh my goodness. Yo, Master Starman and Trackstar! Thank you so much! Welcome to the stream. I started watching when I was 8, and now I'm 21. Let's go! Oh my god. During the Madame and Slim's arcade days. Odie and I were joking about that the other day, because I'm like, I think our Madame and Slim's arcade was only like 4 videos long. Like, I think it was such a small series. So it's, oh my god, thank god I got a 10. I did get a 1, but there was a 0 behind it, so it's okay. But like, it seems like so many people were just aware of that series, and it was like 4 videos. Like, it was not anything. So, it's pretty funny to think back, but... Anyway... Those are videos I also don't really remember. Like, I know we recorded them, but I don't really remember anything but, like, oh, we recorded that? Like, they exist, so we must have. I don't remember. Wait, what is this? Is she stealing my money? Fine, steal my money, I don't care. Just don't steal my, star. So. Man, I have not been keeping track of these happening spaces either. I'll fill in for Slim. I'll be Bobo and Pix. Yeah, Bobo and Pixie's arcade. And we'll record 1 episode every time we're together. So in the next 10 years, we'll be lucky if we have like 5 episodes. I mean, I hope we see each other more than 5 times, but I'm like, that's what would end up happening. It's like, we're gonna do this every time we're together, and then like, we don't end up recording every time we're together. We record like once every 6 times we're together. And then, you know, a decade from now, it's like, remember we were the 2 episodes we made? It was like my interview series, Madame Talks. It's still an ongoing series because I have yet to see anybody else in a way where we can actually record an episode. Like, the last time I saw everybody was at my wedding, and like, I was getting married, so like, that's not, there are gonna be 0 interviews during my wedding, or during my wedding weekend. So it just did not happen. Yo, Cole! Thank you so much!
But they're not your average points.
Welcome back to the Va family! Oh my goodness, I think your message must have been too long for Siri to acknowledge, but almost 69 months with this lovely community. But for once, the dirty number is not the most relevant. How about the big 1-4? Ooh. Your channel is an 8th. That's literally what I said when I opened the stream. I was like, our channel's in like 8th grade going into freshman year. And I just did the Let's Player thing where I'm like, I guess it's my channel, right? Please don't. Why? Come on now, jerk. Anyway, couldn't ask for a better community to be part of, no matter how busy life gets. I always know I can come here and feel uplifted and supported. Aw, thank you so much, Cole the Camel, for always being so kind. And welcome on in to the celebration where we just missed my favorite minigame for Hot Bob-omb, which we can gear it for Yoshi. Which I don't even have to do anything to, like, throw it to Yoshi because he's right in front of me. That dinner bell rings! Yo! Enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for stopping by, Rocky Mount. Enjoy the foods. Why am I hitting this one? It's not even me. Okay, well, Peach loses is pretty good, too. I love how she just falls. She just faints, essentially. Eyes open. Oh my god, there's a 1 coin difference between me and Yoshi. Hey, it's my first special block! And Toad is up there! It's like the game knows, but I'm, of course, tempted by this one-player minigame. I like pedal power. I know it's like a rotate the control stick, but I still like it. The concept is just too fun. You get ASMR. It's like an ab workout because I'm pushing this against my stomach for some reason. Anyway. You and Slim are the reason why I know the sad below 3rd place music, like in Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh my god, like the next time try for a trophy music? Or is there music for that? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I don't remember, I'm sorry. Peach loses doesn't quite have the same effect as Yoshi loses. I don't know why it just sounds funnier. I think it's the syllables, because it's the same, like, excuse me, number of syllables. He was tempted to. They still have not fixed the background for this minigame. It's either just black or it has, like, the Bowser background. It doesn't have the floor and the wall. They've just never fixed this on NSO. But if you look up the, like, N64 version, or if you watch the original, or if you play the original version, you'll see that this is not right. I always think this one's Ghost Guess, and I think it's because this popped up around the time Bree's favorite minigame was a discussion. The pedal power, you mean. And next time, try for trophy! So dumb. That's one of my favorite, like, well, that's one of my favorite ways that Nintendo just blatantly calls its players losers. This game probably has my favorite way with the miss, or quite literally, you lose. Like on, Hot Bob-omb and Hot Rope Jump. All the hot... They put it in the hot mini-games for some reason. I don't know why. They did it in, they also do that in Dr. Mario 64, I found out when I played that on the NSO. Where it's like, wow, next time, try and win without getting, without having to try, or without losing. I'm like, what? You're not allowed to play any stage twice. You have to play everything perfect the first time, or else it's like, oh, well, you didn't play this well enough, so... I love Crazy Cutter, but we still haven't seen any of my top 3 favorite minigames. And if you don't know what they are, then I will remind you. They are Facelift, oh my god, Mario Bandstand. I don't know why I started to say Toad's Bandstand. I know better than that. Facelift, Mario Bandstand, and Buried Treasure. Those are like my 3 favorite minigames in Mario Party 1. They're all 4-player. 80, exactly! I did better than Pete. I did better than, like, all of them! Except for maybe Yoshi. I should get the lowest score. Oh, man. The only minigame they brought back for Superstars was Facelift. And they made it exclusive to Bowser, so... I always talk about this, but I think we have a pretty good chance of getting a sequel to Superstars because it was very successful. And depending on how they choose to do things, I would imagine that they'll just add more minigames, but I would certainly hope... Are you kidding me? You guys! All my stars are getting stolen! Well, luckily I've only paid for one of them, and I have the coin star. Probably the game star, too. But still, I don't want all my stars stolen all the time. And now, of course, I'm closer then Yoshi to Bowser, so I'm probably not gonna get this star either. Please be... Yes. Okay. I was like, please be something I know I can just not have to try very hard. Okay. Yeah, I can't catch a break with this. I may have screwed this up. I don't know if I counted that second. Oh, I screwed it up. I didn't count the last pipe at the top. Crap, I didn't see it. Now I'm giving money to Yoshi. Dang it, that one had a lot though. I've gotten some pretty tricky pipes, like patterns as of late, which sucks, because it's like, usually I have such an easy time seeing it. Also, I think it's a little bit harder on this game because it's faster. Of course I get the minus block. Stupid, this game hates me. Wants me to lose 46 coins, thanks. I think because it's faster in the NSO version, it's a little tougher. Because I've noticed that lately, like when I play Pipe Maze, especially if it's like a pretty intricate pattern like that, it's like I'm less likely to see it. Which is stupid, but true. Alright, well, I guess what turn is it? It is... Oh, wow! We're over halfway, I didn't even realize. Okay, so after this turn... Or maybe I'll just take a break. At 30? Oh my god, Cole! Cole, thank you so much! Yo.
Can't y'all say no to Bowser or something? Layla would.
Layla would, yeah. Thank you so very much, Cole, for the 2,000 bits. You are too kind. All the love to you. That was an anniversary special we were trying to figure it out the other day. I think like 8 years ago. It was like 7 or 8 years ago. Like, it was a while. I want to say it was 8 years ago. Because it was like, I've lived in 2 places since then. That was so crazy to think about. But thank you so much. That was like my last stream with like all my sisters too. Because I was saying that probably won't happen in person. I mean, it would be like weird if that happened in person again. It would have to be like over Christmas or something when people are like in town, and like that's not exactly... Usually people are in town for such a short amount of time. It's like we don't have time to do anything like that, but... Thank you so much, Cole. I really appreciate it. And what I was about to say before that is I was going to take a break at turn 25, but now that it's like going on turn 27, maybe I'll just take a break at turn 30. What is with you guys? How are you guys doing this badly? Usually somebody jumps on my head, and then I can't jump and I get screwed over by a cannonball. Okay, good. They just kind of stopped shooting, and it was like, whatever. Yeah, so we'll give it till turn 30, because I didn't even realize what turn it was, and that it had gone over the halfway mark. Wow, there's my signature move right there. Now that I'm on a mission to get to Boo, I can sort of strategize. Oh, this could work in my favor, too. I know that Yoshi has, like, more coins than me now. I don't know if he has the coin star, though. I didn't look. But I don't think I have much to lose. Okay, please give me a star. Okay, I'll take 20. I'll take some of my losses as well, so thank you. Yoshi felt bad for me. He's like, here, have this. Since this guy stole your first star, and Peach stole her star back. Yeah, now Yoshi has the coin star, because it was 125, he's at 129. It looks like he's probably gonna see Bowser, though. I mean, you never know, there are still like 3 people to go. Well, I don't think Luigi's gonna land on a happening space, but he still has like 2 people to go before him. So we'll see, but... Oh, maybe... Well, no, that's not enough. It needs to be a 6 at the beginning. Okay, facelift. What? Oh, Trackstar! With our hot Barbie. God, I haven't seen this alert in a long time. Yo, thank you so much, Trackstar, for kicking off that donation with the 369. 369, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, that's your favorite? Well, I'm glad you got your favorite. I'm glad you got your Barbie. The fan favorite, fan voted from my St. Jude campaign all those years ago. I'm gonna give you all the Miss Stars, all the pink, because she seems the most Barbie core for that donation. Thank you so very much for kicking that off. I really appreciate it. So that goal is for, it's just my con fund, kind of using it for con weekend or, excuse me, what have you. And if I don't use all of it for con weekend, then I'll just forward it to the next fund. That's kind of what I do with most of these funds. But regardless, there is an incentive, a content incentive tied to it, a con music video, which I also had an incentive for this last year that was met. So we'll see if we can get another one for this year. But it's always fun. It's fun to have it, you know, little content incentives, but... All excess will be going to the corn fund. Yes, any excess will be going to the corn fund. Exactly. Oh, man. I think also, since I'm not super positive about the chair situation, because I think that, like, with the adjustments I've made to this gaming chair, that the fund for a different gaming chair seems kind of like not necessary. If anything, I might buy like another chair pad, because it just seems like this is gonna work better than anything I've found, which is fine. Like, whenever it's time for that, I'll cross that bridge again. But I think I'm gonna take those funds and put that towards like the new computer fund, whenever I start that up, because I'm not gonna use it for anything. I'm just gonna hang on to it for whatever like bigger goal I have. So then that'll be like a nice little like nest egg to get started. So we'll see.
Ready?
Or just, I don't even know, like I'm not really sure what all I will need for a new PC. Like if there's anything I can use from my current PC too, so it might not even be as much as I'm thinking. Ah! Anyway, just something to think about. I think also if I don't end up using all my cosplay fund, like if things work out and I don't need like to get any other pieces, I'll probably have that go towards the con fund for now. And then same thing, like forward it to PC fund, just depending. It's just nice to go into a convention weekend, like being able to utilize funds for like potential like, I don't know, content resources or just whatever. And I know that's vague, but that's just because cons are usually like, you don't know until you get there what you're gonna find. This convention's not big on, like, games, so I don't know if there's anything, like, to really look at in that respect, but we'll see. You never know. Oh, my goodness. Okay, it is turn 29, so after the next turn is when we will take a break, and I was really hoping I'd get over to Boo, and it doesn't look like I will make it in time, because I don't even think if I roll a 10, I'm gonna get to Boo next time. Hey, there it is! There's one of my favorites! We're finally playing Buried Treasure! Yes! Okay, hold on. Straight line method. Okay. Okay. Straight line method is failing. Oh, here it is. Wow, all the way at the bottom. Okay. Did my message go through? Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at the I didn't think to look because... Oh, no. I didn't think to look because I think donations under $5 don't, like, Siri doesn't read the message. But I always look at the messages. However, this page is not updating, so hold on 1 second while I refresh. There we go. Okay, happy 14th year. Thank you, MDub, for making a huge part of my childhood. Your videos got me through dark times and deserve everything good that comes your way. I hope you have a great stream and continued success. Thank you so much. Trackstar, thank you so much. Sorry, I should have looked at that sooner, but my page didn't refresh. Which is weird. Usually it refreshes on its own, but I don't know. Thank you for shouting that out so I could actually, like, see that. So, 2 of my cosplays are a surprise, but the one cosplay that I have been totally transparent about is, I'm doing a Furby cosplay. And I actually showed off... I did a cosplay stream with my sister, Madame Toadstool, last week, where we're both gonna be Furbies. And my girl Zenoni, if she's able to make it down, she's gonna do Furby cosplay as well. So we're gonna have, like, this whole group of Furbies, which is gonna be great. But, my sister, Madame Toadstool, and I, we had a co-op stream last week where we worked on our cosplays. And I still need to make... Oh, dang it! I keep messing this up again. I still need to make the skirt for my Furby dress. Which is kind of like my, the biggest... Well, I don't know if it was even as big as, like, the face. But it's my next step. And probably the largest step that I have left before finishing up the cosplay. I made the ears last time because they're gonna go on the, dang it, this is too late. I made the ears last time because they're gonna go on the top. No, Yoshi! They're gonna go on the top. But I'm not gonna sew them on until last because I think they'll get in the way, like, as I'm sewing the skirt. So... Okay, I did not... I got 10, which I guess is like the equivalent of winning a minigame, so I shouldn't complain that much, but... Okay, this is our last turn before break and before the clip show. Wait, no it's not! Now is the break and clip show! Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. Actually, it's gonna be probably about... Probably close to 10 minutes because the clip show itself is 6. So... depending on if I want to give a little bit more time. It's going to be more than 6 minutes, so you'll get 6 minutes of clip show. I'll give a few minutes after that because I know you guys are going to want to watch it. And then that way you'll have time to, like, get a snack or use the bathroom or whatever you need to do because we are in for 50 turns. We're on the last 20 turns now. So I'm going to go to my Be Right Back screen and I'm going to play that clip show. I want to say, before we do this, thank you so much to everybody who suggested a clip for my 14-year anniversary clip show of either your favorite moment or what you thought was one of the best moments from this past year. And if you don't see your clip, no hard feelings. It's just I couldn't use everything, and I tried to use things that were the easiest to, more easily digestible on their own, so I didn't want to use anything that was too, like, had to be there kind of situation or just didn't really hit without any kind of, what's the word, like, with any kind, it wasn't relevant, like, without the rest of the content. So we're gonna see that clip show now. Supernova 888, welcome to the stream. Zedonia, welcome back. So we're gonna check out that clip show now. I want to say thank you, and today's clip show will be broken up into parts over the next 2 weeks as well and uploaded as shorts to YouTube. So if you want to see just your favorite moment of these 14 moments from the past year, it'll be super easy to watch them later on. So let's get started then. I will see you guys in about 10 minutes. Thank you so much for being here so far and enjoy the clip show. Yo! He strutted! Hey Odie, did you see that? Did you see the strut? He just walked. Casual walk. Casual. What? You already have 3 items. Well, 2. Go on scram. Oh, he just goes back to laying down. That's so cute. Oh my god, no. Oh.
What?
Oh.
You went first.
I don't understand. That was so unfair to the game. Like, I'm like,
Photo finish. Photo finish.
What? Thank you. This is my I don't even know if we would have won. Is it okay if I'm a girly girl? No. Macho ladies only. I don't know where you missed the memo or what. This is a buff girl zone. Let's go. Oh, shit. This is not gonna be good.
Hurry!
Hurry!
I'm trying, you stupid little shit. Oh no, it burnt! Don't worry, there's always next time. I don't know how I just did that. Oh. I'm gonna need therapy after this. Like, was that a pregnancy test? What? No. What? There's no way that was a pregnancy test. Or was it? It looked like a pregnancy test. It was positive. It was positive. He's having a baby. Yeah, if the little guy wins, I'm gonna be so devastated. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I am so betrayed of my own self, I cannot. Oh, I deserve this, Bob. Like... I guess oh my god, stop crying! Why are you crying? I'm glad that made the sound of the car pulling away. It's definitely still there. Hold on. Can you crying in the middle of the road? What a mood. Getting out of the carpool from work and just sobbing into your hands in front of the car so they can't pull away. No, that was the same thing I did last time. That was even worse. She just slow-mo dove into the... Oh my god, that was so bad. Isn't there like a... All I did was just coast throw. No, that was so bad. I didn't do one thing and it's like, yeah, no. I was thinking like, whatever I'm remembering, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not even this game or it's Mandela effect, but I swear there was like, 3rd place? I didn't do anything. And then but it didn't even look like I won. And then there is no way I won that just now. Like, I did not win. That was, I 100% lost.
I was so confused. Ah! 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 I can't do this. I don't know who that is. I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't expect anybody to pop out of the ground. Find him. Ah! Oh my god, that thing scared me. What is it? What is it? Ah! I hate it. I can't even see what I'm doing because I'm too scared. I'm too scared to stop. Ah! No, get it away from me. I can't see, guys. I really can't. Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got it. That was the entire bit there. I'm sorry, guys. Yo, hey guys, it's MadameWario and welcome back to my 14-year YouTube anniversary celebration where we are playing a 50-turn game of Mario Party 1, Mario's Rainbow Castle specifically. We are on turn 31 at the moment. We just took a quick break to view the clip show from the past year, 14 favorite moments as chosen by this community and myself. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the clip show. Thank you so much to everybody who helped contribute to the clip show and make suggestions and all that fun stuff. And welcome Raiders as well. Yo, Psycho, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 500 bits.
Oh my god!
Hey, nice house. But the bathroom's got a fire in it.
Well, crap. That sounds like my Sims house on the regular. Thank you so much, Psycho, for the bits. Thank you so much to L. Wentworth for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. You're just in time for the last 20 turns of this game. And thank you for the congratulatory messages. Nancy Drew, welcome on in. It's Toby, welcome on in. Insomniosis, welcome. Thank you to everybody who is joining us a little over the halfway mark. Let's get back to the game, though. We are, like I said, on turn 31. I have had both of my stars stolen from me, one of which I've gotten a chance time, so I've only really bought one star. I've gotten Bowser every other time. I'm gonna try and get something back from chance time. I definitely have the coin star again right now because I think the coin record is 162. If I jump right away... Okay. If you jump right away, it should be the give a star to whoever. Okay, there we go. I think, does everybody else have a star? Okay, well she for sure has one, because she for sure stole mine back, so I'm getting it again! Getting it through chance time. Thank you so much, Peach. You wasted 70 coins so far on that star. Anyway, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the clip show. I always sit and watch it with you guys when you're watching it on here so I can see the comments and everything. I think only two of those moments were, well, actually, is it one or two? The Sims moment of the guy crying coming home from work, that was the one that I chose. Like, that wasn't a suggestion. I think that may have been the only one that wasn't a suggestion, though. That I think my favorite moment from the past year, though, of the 14 that were showed off, I combined a couple into one, like, the Cookie Monster interruptions I just combined into one moment because they were essentially the same thing. They were very similar, which they were just ironic timing, pretty funny. But my favorite moment, I think, from the past year was that 1080 snowboarding 3rd place because it was so undeserved and so stupid. That's probably my favorite moment from the past year if I had to pick. Hey, we haven't seen this minigame yet. Just imagine going to a snowboarding competition and you see someone coast down the mountain and they get 3rd place. No tricks, just... It was so dumb. It was so comical to me. So that was probably my favorite. Give me this coin bag! Dang it, I don't know if I got it. I think I pushed Peach into it. Luigi, you could have had this, but you, like, ran in a weird pattern for some reason. But yeah, I just want to, again, say thank you to everybody who suggested a moment. It's always a lot of fun to go and look back at everything that's happened in the past year. Okay. I have a lot of coins. Luigi... Wait! What happened to my star? Didn't she just give me a star? Didn't I get a star? Or what happened? It got taken away by who? By Luigi? How did I miss this? I guess I was talking. Huh. What? How did that happen and I didn't even notice? Oh, come on. Anyway. Okay, well, I guess... Do I want to pay for this, though? This is so dumb. Oh my god. Ah.
Possessions are fleeting.
I guess. Thank you so much, Psycho. Like, what? What? I'm trying to... Okay, if I steal this... She has 50 coins, but he'll still have 2... I'm stealing it. You know what, Luigi? That's just stupid. Idiot. That is so unfair. I rigged chance time just for it to get immediately stolen and not even realize? That is so stupid. You're an idiot, Luigi. I hate you. Well, I shouldn't have even have done this, because now it's just gonna go. Now I have something to lose. Before I'm like, I don't care. Well, now I kind of care. Don't choose me. Please don't. Okay, good. Have Luigi give you his other star. Okay, see? Now we're on the right... Now we're on the same page, Peach. Except this is bad, because I think now that puts me in second, and she has enough to steal a star. It'll be all her money, but I can see her being savage and stealing. Oh, wait, no. Yoshi's a... Can you guys not do this right now? This is way too much. This is the first turn back. Okay, I need you to take that star from Peach. Please. That's right. Okay, now pick yourself. No! No! Oh, good. Okay, this works out then. Because now she can't steal it. Thanks, Yoshi, for your help. I know, we can't have peace for more than like a second and a half. Way too much. Peace is never an option in Mario Party 1. No, it's not. This turn is proof. This is... We've had like one turn since coming back, and we've had, how, 3 chance times? That's crazy. I would have rather gotten Box Mountain Mayhem just because we haven't seen it yet tonight. Oh well. At least this one's kind of like, you don't really have to think or do much. No! I want this chest. Yoshi! I want this little freaking chest. Okay, cool. I'm sure Yoshi dropped that. Dang it, Peach! I'm just gonna stay underneath of them, because they're gonna run into... Yeah. I was like, I know they're gonna run into something. Yoshi's like drowning at the moment. Ooh. Okay, good. Anyway. So I said this at the beginning of the stream, but in case you guys weren't here, the clip show will be uploaded in 14 parts. The first part is already up, as it went up at 2 p.m. today. They will be uploaded every day at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is our 1400 for 14 years, for the next 14 days, so including today. So we get 2 weeks of clips, and they are best moments. They'll be uploaded as shorts to my YouTube channel, so you can watch them as individual moments that way. Or if you are a paid member of my Patreon, you can watch the clip show in full right now on YouTube. It's a Patreon exclusive full clip show. And then of course if you're watching this stream back, then you can just watch it that way. But as far as like the individual videos, that's the way that I've chosen to do things this year. Just because I wanted to utilize, all of the clips were short enough to be shorts, so I thought, well, that just makes the most sense. And that way we get like 2 weeks of content and 2 weeks of celebrating, so... What if we want clips of the worst moments instead? Wow. Alright, you guys go through and find the worst moments. Be like, how about this moment where you were just silent and having technical issues? That was one of my favorite moments from last year. Totally. So dumb. That would be like, if a worst moments clip show, that'd be it. Just things not working. Wow, we haven't seen Mushroom Mix-Up until now. Yeah, a clip show of all the jokes that didn't land. Sounds great. Oh. I loved all the times when it was 4 a.m. and MadameWario wasn't streaming.
Those were my favorite moments.
I'm into
Yo! The GC Nick, thank you so much for the gift sub to 14 years later, still bad. What an appropriate username. I you know, 14 years later, still bad. What? He is not even on that mushroom. That is so stupid. Well, I wanted to make a worst moment. Alright, we'll add it to the clip show for next year. Oh, thanks, GC Nick. Can you guys, like, not... Luigi, can you just lose already? His blooper looks so weird in this game. And why has he chosen, like, one of 3 colors? Every time. Blooper didn't even bother stealing Luigi at the end. Like, nah. Okay, what's the coin record? Like 165 or something like that? Who's up there? Every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or I could go see Bowser right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the long way. And hopefully Luigi will get there first. Or things will happen and make it where I get to see Toad for once, because I have yet to see him. I've seen Bowser every single time I've come by here. Which is not fair. This is supposed to be my 14-year anniversary. Not the CPUs. Although I guess they were also there for that. But you know what? No! They don't get a celebration for being mean. Alright, thanks Luigi. Thanks for taking that star for me. Although, I still have to roll higher than like a 2. Compilation of CPUs stealing end of stars. Someone make it. Oh my god, that's a lot of homework, isn't it? Yeah, when do we get Wario's birthday cake as a board? Cake is a lie. Hot rope jump, let's go! Alright, we love hot rope jump. And it has hot in the title, therefore if somebody loses, they're the only loser. All the hot games. I told you guys I can't speak on games like this or I'll just lose immediately. I should talk about this week. Speaking of like Mario Party boards, I should talk about this week. So this whole week is a celebration. I hate this game. This whole week is a celebration of Mario Party because it's my favorite game, it's my favorite franchise. And so we're going to be seeing Mario Parties 1 through 3 all this week. So tomorrow's Mario Party 2. I'm going to be playing Mystery Land. I've already chosen the boards for these streams. I'm going to be playing Mystery Land tomorrow because I feel like it's the board I never play. Like, I always just kind of ignore it because it's like the black sheep of the game. So I'm like, why not? You know, let's just try something different. Let's throw a weirdo in there. So we're going to see Mystery Land tomorrow and Mario Party 2. And then on Friday, we're going to be seeing Mario Party 3, and I'm going to be playing Woody Woods because it's Groundhog's Day. So Groundhog Day gets Woody Woods. I thought it was super appropriate because of all the Monty Moles. And that's going to be our week of Mario Party. If I can, I'll do a pop-up stream on Thursday. Probably shorter, like a shorter stream than the other days. I'm just going to play it by ear day of and see. I'll announce that on Discord and on Twitter if I decide to do that. But if I do, I'll be playing a short game of Superstars on Thursdays. A little bonus for you guys. But again, it just depends on if I'm able to that day. So no guarantees, but you are guaranteed Mario Party 2 and 3 at least. Shoot. Dang it, I messed up. Alright, give me money, Luigi. Personally, I'd look forward to Mario's Magma Mountain.
Wouldn't we all? I think 181 is the new coin record though, so that's probably that's the equivalent of a star, I guess. Or it could be. I can't believe this game teases me. I could still miss the star next turn. Because I could roll a 1. That's the worst part about it. Wow, everybody's rolling 1s now? What a trend. I don't want to play Tug of War again. Luigi's Battle Canyon would be based. Which character switch would I want? I feel like Wario's Battle Canyon could have just as easily been like the Bowser board, like Bowser's Battle Canyon. Where he's pitted his own enemies or his own henchmen against each other. And they're like not cooperating with his plan or whatever. That could have been like a fun story. Instead he just pulls in a Dr. Evil. I was like, you know what? I think I want to have a lair in a volcano. Oh my gosh, thank God. Yay! We did it! We finally got to see Toad. 186 is the coin record, so technically Yoshi, if he gets lucky, could beat it. And we're now in first! Which it's early still, so I'm a little nervous, but... what can we do? Should be a most ones rolled bonus star. The thing is, Shliam, if there were, I would almost never roll a 1 anymore. Like, if I got rewarded for rolling a 1, it wouldn't exist. It would no longer be something I do. See? Look at this! Everybody rolling 1s. But it wouldn't exist. It wouldn't. Alright, well this star's probably gonna get stolen immediately because Yoshi has 1,000,000 coins and I just bought this so he could steal it, I guess. I guess I could have said no and been like, cool, steal from Peach, but knowing my luck, I would have said no. I would have pulled a Layla on purpose and then he would have just not even gone to Cebu. So, I can't hold on to stars in this game. I can't hold on to, or in this board. I like to think that come on! Sometimes I can hold on to stars in this game. Okay, I have to not mess up this time. I can't speak or I will mess up. Okay, Luigi messed up. I'm glad it's the shoulder buttons in Superstars. That was like a ripple. 1, 2, 3. I don't understand why they're messing up. Although, I messed up for no good reason last time. Okay, good. Good. I don't have to worry about it. Oh. Okay. Just saw this headline, the designated media hotel for the Super Bowl is the Luxor, which would be like a giant Dorito chip for the Super Bowl. What? What? I don't understand. When is the Super Bowl? It's like soon, right? It's usually like towards the beginning of February, I think. I don't know. I don't follow football, so I have no idea. 2 weeks. Okay, well then that seems right. February 11th. That seems right. I was gonna say, isn't it always like first or second weekend in February, typically? Second Sunday, okay. I know, I'm with Zen. I'm only in it for halftime, which I don't even know who the halftime show is this year. Okay, I am the fourth one this time. Dang it. I actually followed it that time, unlike last time. Usher? What? That is so random. Oh my god, that's like, I think it was 2 years ago now, wasn't it? Where they had like the different R&B artists and like rappers as the halftime show and everybody's like, wow! And I'm like, oh, it's because now we're all old enough to be like, yeah, this is our music, and all the kids are like, who are these people? And it's great. I'm here for it because when I was growing up, it was like The Who would be at the like dad music, and now we're the dads, so I'm like, okay, good. This is all our music. I'll take it. Which, dang it, this tease. I could, you know what? Maybe it's. Hold on, who's over here? Yoshi and Peach are both over here. They can both see Bowser, so I'm gonna, even though I could like go for the star, I'm just, or like go for the happening star, I'm just gonna go see Boo, because it seems like a better win for me. Usher's still, I mean, he's still a human being, he's still a man, so, you know. We share a birthday, it's pretty fun. If Usher doesn't bring out Lil Jon, then I'm not interested. He better. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Please. Please do that. That's what I mean. You don't realize these artists are still around, and then suddenly they're the Super Bowl halftime show, and you're like, oh! It's 6th grade again. Let's go. Yeah, Lady Gaga was the best. I mean, I just love that. I tune in for the halftime show and then I tune back out because I don't like football. I could care less. So I'm not a sports person. I never have been, never will be. But I can enjoy going to like a live sporting event. Like if I were to go in person, it'd be fun. But like I had the opportunity once and didn't, so I don't care. Instead, I drove around at 3 o'clock in the morning looking for Andy Samberg because he was in town. So that shows you my priority right there. My priorities are anything that's not football going on because of football. So the entertainment. My other favorite, I mean, probably my favorite halftime show, which this is totally biased to my own love of Michael Jackson, but is Michael Jackson's halftime show because it was like so cool and it like involved the audience, and it was during my like favorite album of his. It was that era. It was like 1993. I was 3 years old, or really I wasn't even 3 years old yet. I was 2 years old. So like we had this recorded on video. I probably watched it live but don't remember because I was so little. But I watched it all the time on video, on the VHS that we had it recorded on his performance. I think we only had like one part of it though. We only had like the Heal the World portion on it. We didn't have the whole thing, like, because it started with Jam. That was the only, fun fact, that was the only Super Bowl in history where the audience and, both in person and televised audience, like the people watching it on TV, increased during the Super Bowl, like during the halftime show. It increased during the halftime show and then decreased afterward. The only time, like, in history where that's happened. Which is hilarious to me. It's like, everybody's like, yeah, football's great, but Michael Jackson, let's go. I'm like, what a mood. Dang it, I didn't get the coin box. You know what the Super Bowl is good for, though, is getting all the snacks. Having an excuse to get a bunch of snacks and be like, wow, I'll be over by the snack table. I don't really watch the Super Bowl commercials either. If I have anything on, it'll be like the Puppy Bowl. That's the extent of my... I turn on the Puppy Bowl, and then when the halftime show's close, I turn that on, and then I just turn it back off. And before, I used to spend my time during the Super Bowl just tweeting at Odin's before we were dating, confessing my love for him and having him not take it seriously. Because it was a big joke between me and, like, my whole circle of friends. But, so that was fun. But anyway, that's how I made it. That's what I spent my time doing during the Super Bowl. The only commercials I don't even think... I don't know. I feel like the only commercials that are any good when it comes to the Super Bowl are like... I think the Budweiser commercials typically have like horse stories in them that are all emotional and sweet. And like those are the only ones I remember. And that's it. And everything else is like, I don't remember what... There are so many advertisements out, like, I feel like, you know, we're so over ads these days. It's like, you pay for streaming services and then get ads on them because you don't pay enough. It's like, isn't that the whole point? Like, why? Like, TV used to be free because it had commercials to fund it. Like, why are we paying for stuff that has commercials? And I get it, like, I mean, I've been a YouTuber for 14 years. Like, I get it, ads are important, but, like, there's a balance. I don't feel like ads are balanced at all these days. I feel like they're just too much. So, hey, last 10 turns. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know why my voice is... Ooh, 212? That's the new record. Okay, I gotta see who is around me, or if there's anybody behind me that's gonna immediately steal. Peach is back there. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Luigi's about to get a star again. I have 5 moves. Hold on, I need to see the map one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... Yoshi? Why do you have so many? Okay, I'm gonna steal from Yoshi because he will still be the target after this. Because he will still have more stars than me. So it doesn't matter if, like, Peach gets enough money and steals, like, she's not gonna steal from me. So it's fine. It's fine! Feels like every website and app is trying to cram ads into absolutely every possible corner. I know, like... Hold on, you guys. Let me mute for a second. Okay, sorry. My throat was just really not wanting to cooperate. Again, I get it because I'm literally on platforms where you have to utilize ads to make money. Like, it's part of the business. Like, it's part of how I, you know, afford the heating bill and put food on the table and all that fun stuff. But, like, you know, these, like, huge businesses that make billions of dollars a year, that's not the case for them. Like, I'm a small creator. I'm allowed to do this. A huge corporation, if I made $1 million, I'd be, like, set for life. Like, for real. Like, I would not need to have some, like, extreme lavish lifestyle to be, like, oh my god, I have to continue to make millions. Like, I would be totally, I'm good at management. Like, I'd be able to do this. And it's just like, you know, I don't sympathize with these, like, billion-dollar companies that just are so greedy and just constantly need more. Like, this is too much. So. That's my thing about ads. Oh, Yoshi! Sorry, Yoshi! And, like, ads can be entertaining, but most of the time, like, they're not. No! Why? Why? Okay, well, the game just decided I was not allowed to win this minigame. Nor was Yoshi. Right, Netflix does not need more money than it already has. It's gonna be fine. That's what I mean. It's like the more money companies make, especially companies that, like, have a single person that is, like, making huge amounts beyond the rest of the people working for the company. It's like the more money they get, the more money they want. And I don't know if it's just because they increase their lavish lifestyle to be, like, out of this world stupid. So then it's like, it's greed. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's just greed. Like, my needing to use ads does not come from a greedy place. It comes from a need for my survival and trying to do what I love and make a living at doing what I love to do over working a crap job and not, you know, just hating everything. Like, you know, it's just, it's a trade-off. But it's not a trade-off for them. They just make billions and then complain about it. It's, like, really weird. Or even millions, like, come on now. No one needs to live that lavishly because it's just, like, not necessary. There's plenty of joy in less money. Trust me. Okay, bumper balls! We haven't seen this yet, and this is actually... Okay, I almost just rolled off the edge. This is another, like... Very iconic minigame. Like, a classic minigame that we had yet to see tonight, so that's kind of interesting. Huh? Okay, Luigi, get out of here. I like how you can tie this game now. Like on Superstars, you can just get down to like 2 of you and be like, alright, let's just sit here. It's fine. Come on, Luigi! I need you to get out. Oh. Oh! I was so close. Oh. I don't know. I had to listen to someone talking about their $1,100 shoes. I bet they need shoes that cost that much. Oh, man. Terrible. Alright, I am close to Bowser again, which is really disappointing because I'm always close to Bowser on this board. Teagle, thank you so much! Welcome to the stream. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Give me... No! This... Give me anything but this. I'm tired of seeing these repeats and not seeing my favorites. We've gotten one favorite of mine so far. And the rest have all been this bullcrap. No! I've already lost 10. 9. No! Okay. I got my money back. It's fine. I got +1. No! Dang it, I'm at -4. Can I stop? Oh my lord. Okay, come on. Cut. Why? Why do I steal 1 every time? I lost like 20 coins in this. I hate this minigame. I hate the mechanics. I hate the controls. I hate this minigame. Yeah, I lost 19. Come on now. That's not even fair. Well, here... Oh, never mind. I thought we were gonna get that chance time again, and I'm like, here we go again. No! I kind of wish she would have... I mean, Yoshi's right... Oh, Yoshi! Oh, now this could be good, but I'm not gonna get too excited, because it could just as easily go right back to being... Okay, it's not going to. I just have to, fingers crossed, roll high enough. No! Look at that! It was so close! It was so close.
Ready? Go!
To getting Mario Bandstand. And it didn't. I think I might use the cheat at the end of this, you guys, to have all the CPUs be human, just so we can get make sure we get enough coins for that minigame. I want to be able to show it off. I want to be able to show off the minigame capsule machine. And also, like, not just buy the capsule machine, but also buy a minigame with it. Like, so I'm probably gonna have to cheat on the last turn. Just to be able to do that on this stream. Can you guys, like, maybe help? Yoshi, just run in a straight line. Idiot. I know, as long as I remember to do it. I know, what a cheater. Oh, that's, you know what? That's one of the streams I wanted to have. I wanted to have, like, a 4-player Bobo stream where, like, I'm all 4 players. And show off the strategies I would use as a kid. Because I was, like,
I was in it to win it. Like, I would use all the ultimate strategies as a child when I would do this. This is my way of playing the game and also getting enough coins to do what I wanted in the game. Yay! C map. Also, I know this seems stupid, but I am gonna look to see, like, where everybody is at this point. So, look at me up on the- this is such a cute little image, though, like, up on the cloud. I gotta take a screenshot of that. I know it seems kind of silly, but... Is anybody going to steal this immediately? That's what I want to know. Peach? And then Yoshi's right there. Okay, cool. Not that I would say no. I mean, maybe if I wanted to be, like, cool, but... The only person who can steal is Peach. She has enough, but now there's not a rainbow to be seen! Yes, it is sad. I wonder, can we go back to the past? No. Toad, that's not how to work out your problems. It's not to go back to the past and fix it. Ooh! Let's go! 20th person to pass here. I'll give you a special present of 30 coins. I didn't even see the 10th person go through. It wasn't me, so somebody else got that 20 coin bonus. But yo, I'll take the 30. The dirty 30. Thanks, Koopa. I know the feeling, Peach. I have been poisoned by that exact mushroom twice in this game. So far. In this single board playthrough. Imagine getting paid to get a star. I know, I earned money with that. I paid 20 coins and then I got 30 from Koopa, so I earned 10 coins getting a star. Which makes up for some of my losses. Or at least I will pretend like it does. Alright, Yoshi. Okay, please land on blue so we have another opportunity, which he's going to, but he's also going to play a minigame for himself. Whack-a-plant. I think we've seen a lot of one-player minigames this time. Which ones have we not seen? We haven't seen Match Game, I don't think, which... Oh no! God forbid we don't see Match Game! Have we seen all the others, though? I think we may have seen all the others. There might be, like, one more that I'm forgetting. We've seen this, Slot Machine, Ground Pound, this is Whack-a-Plant, sorry. Knock Block Tower, Teetering Towers, Shell Game. I can't remember if there's... I think we've seen them all. We've seen Limbo Dance. Pedal Power. I think we've seen every single one but Match Game. Dang, 31. He did better than I did. What a jerk. We have seen Ground Pound, your favorite. Everybody's favorite. The world-renowned Ground Pound. Tipsy Tourney, I choked last time. I think Peach played it, like at the beginning, towards the beginning of the game, and it was actually kind of pretty because the butterflies like flew in front of her face on the ending screen. It was poetic. It was like she won. She got butterflies. Okay, good. I did not lose this time. I almost said I did not win this time. I did. Oh no, we did see Ghost Guess. We saw Ghost... I played Ghost Guess. That was my first... I swear, Bree. Because I was like, oh, shout out to Bree. I personally have played Ghost Guess, Pedal Power, Knock Block Tower, and Shell Game. And Whack-a-Plant. Dang, I've gotten a lot of one player. I played those 5. Oh, right. Okay. Ground Pound can't be everyone's favorite because you're right. I misspoke. Now, why would you say her when she's in last? So, let me rephrase. Ground Pound is everyone's favorite but Breeze. Okay. 5 turns. Switch into Bowser. Sorry, guys. But I'm pretty far away from this, so I don't really care. Peach is poisoned. And
Yoshi's gonna get a red space. This is probably gonna be a 2v2. The game's like, oh, you know what we haven't seen in a while? 2v2, let's go. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it. I thought he was gonna try and get match game. Oh, never mind. It's 1v3. I'm not the one, though, so it doesn't really matter. Man, what is with these complicated patterns today? I was the first one, though. So, this is not me. Doesn't matter. I did not win this. I was the first pipe, and I think Yoshi was in charge of it. He said nah. How do you stack Mario Party 1 compared to the your other favorite Mario? Well, this is my favorite Mario Party of all time, so like it's stacked on top. It's a pretty easy stack because it's number 1. Yeah, this my favorites literally go in order. Like my top 3 are 1, 2, 3. So, oh, what? Oh, I must have hit R. I didn't mean to. Ooh, 10. Bowser's up there. I'm going the long way. Okay. We're all like in the same... Well, Luigi's about to be in the same area as the rest of us, but we're all like in a cluster. Oh, we got it! We got Mario Bandstand! Okay, good. Yes. I'm ready. Ah, so close. I'll take the violin, though. It's a good one. Everyone's favorite song. I love Mario Bandstand! Although this game likes to tell me I did not do a good enough job these days. I think it's because, again, this game runs faster now. Ooh, look at that, though. Winning today. Lil City, welcome, and 1A Baker, welcome as well. Thank you for being here. Okay, 3 turns. 2 10s? I never get 2 10s. Okay, I have to... Don't do anything. So, who's right behind me? I know that these fools are back here. Both of them are, like, right there. They might go the short... Well... Crap. What's bad is, like, Yoshi's right there, and he's probably... If he comes this way, he's gonna just steal from me anyway, so... I might as well beat him to the punch, I guess. So, I'm stealing from Yoshi. What else can I do? Do nothing! No. Too late. I already did something. Oh, I did! I did pre-order Peach Showtime. I pre-ordered Peach Showtime just like a couple days ago. I was gonna wait to see about, like, bonuses, but then I was kind of like, every bonus I've seen for the past, like, 10 games that have come out have been, like, magnets, or pins, or stickers, or a poster, or something that I really don't need. And I think there may have been, like, a pre-order bonus for, or not even just a pre-order bonus, like a pickup bonus for Mario RPG when it came out, and But I didn't ask about it when I picked up the game, and I was like, I think it was like pins or something. I'm like, whatever, I don't care, it's fine. But I did pre-order the game, just so that way I don't have to worry about it, or worry about, like, for some reason. Yes! Okay, good, we at least get to see it. Okay. So, I did pre-order the game, so we at least, I at least don't have to worry about, like, them not having enough copies. I mean, I guarantee that probably won't be an issue just because it's a Nintendo, like, AAA title. Like, it is a Mario. Not that it has Mario in the title, but it's like a Mario character. Like, I think it's kind of silly to think, like, but you never know. So, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I pre-ordered it, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yoshi stole from Luigi? Why? Again, I missed it. I wasn't even paying attention. Koopa Booey, thank you so much for the $5. For the big pizza. Thank you so much.
Here's some dollar toward your con fund. Here's to the best cosplay.
Here's some dollars towards your con fund. Thank you so much. You're too kind. I'm gonna give you some poggers for those $5 Thank you so very much, Koopa Booey. You're too kind. And thank you for contributing to the con fund. Excuse me.
Ready? Go!
I caved and started buying a lot of the games digitally because of the voucher deal. I've never been able to utilize the voucher deal because I already have like one of the games I would get every single time. It's like, I don't want to do it. Plus, I don't like to buy games digitally unless I know that I will guaranteed keep it no matter what. Like Mario Kart, I know I'm going to keep no matter what. I need to still... I have that physically, and I need to sell my physical copy so I can buy the digital copy with the funds. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but I actually ended up doing that with Animal Crossing. Like, I sold my physical copy of Animal Crossing and then just bought the digital copy with the funds from selling it. Because they're popular enough games, you can pretty much get... You might lose, like, $5 selling it, if you sell online. And so... And I don't know what other people do to their games, because every time I go to used game stores, people, like, look like they have vomited and pooped, and their dog, they tried to eat and digest their game cases. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how people are this disgusting, but I'm not one of those people. I'm very clean, and I take a game out of the case, and I put the case on the shelf, and it stays beautiful and pretty and clean, and it never gets touched again, and it's fine. So when I sell a game, it's like buying it brand new, except out of the shrink wrap, because that's how I treat my games. I take care of my stuff, unlike the questionable other people that sell games. So anyway, I'm able to get more when I sell my games because they're in good condition. What a shock. But yeah, I need to sell Mario Kart so I can buy it digitally so I don't have to keep, like, changing the game cartridge out. It's really stupid. But then I own Animal Crossing digitally. I own Mario 3D All-Stars digitally for the same reason. I knew that I wouldn't be like, oh, I don't want this. So, but most games, like, you know, I'll sell and I'll buy other games with the funds, or I'll buy other game stuff, like, whether it be, like, controllers or equipment or whatever. Back when I worked for GameStop, yeah, it was horrific. That's what I mean, like, what do people do? Personally, I always smear molasses on my games as soon as I take the shrink wrap off. Liam, I bet you do. And you're not alone. A million other people do, too. How did this happen? I'd ask myself and my fellow employees, how did someone poop on the game? This is why, like, I don't think I could ever work in a game store that buys used like, I would be so disgusted. Like, I'm kind of a germaphobe as is. Like, I'm a pretty... I'm just, like, I don't like touching used stuff, other people's grossness. No, I can't do it. It just doesn't do it for me. I just get grossed out too easily. So I don't think I could ever work in, like, a GameStop or any kind of, like, place that takes used games, because I would be so disgusted. I would, like, not be able to eat when I came home at night because I would be so grossed out by everything I saw earlier that day. So I do not have the stomach for it. Especially, I think it's, like, the mystery, too. That's the worst part. The not knowing what exactly is on there is, like, the most disgusting part for me. I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't like, secondhand shops. I'm not a thrifter for that reason. There are some things, like, I don't mind thrifting, like, books or whatever, but I like used bookstores, but, like, how much can you do to a book before it's, like, ruined? Like, that's the thing. Like, they would not... They will sell games in near ruin condition. They will not sell books in near ruin condition. They'll just throw it away. So, like, I can do books, and that's about it. Like, I just don't... And, like, I guess clothes you can wash. But even then, I hardly ever buy secondhand. And I'm a big bargain shopper, so I'm pretty...
it's a skill at this point. I've been doing it for so long that, like, I started bargain shopping and, like, really, like, learning how to seek out deals and, like, sales and stuff when I was, like, 12. So, like, I feel like I'm an expert on it by now. Like, I know where to go, how much I'm willing to spend on something, and I'm able to get it new for a cheap price. But, yeah. No. I can't do it. Remember the bunny mascot from GameStop? Oh, now that you say that, kind of. That was like a forgotten memory. I used to buy digitally, but there's too many Switch games I wish I refunded, so I started buying physically. Gray's Dreamland, I totally get it. Maybe they thought poop would erase the scratches, yeah! I had never thought of that being an issue until the first time I came across it. I was in shock. It's so gross. And I remember, like, a friend of ours telling us about, like, when she worked in a used game store, how, like, she would open... I think they accepted, like, VHS tapes and stuff, too, and how she had opened games before and, like, bugs crawled out of it, and I'm like, oh, no. Nope. Done. Quit. On the spot. Right then. Couldn't do it. I'd be like, no. I'm gone. Goodbye. I will literally not be here ever again. Okay, hold on. Dang it, I have enough to get Bowser space and no Toad on the last turn. What am I gonna land on? I'm gonna get Toad for somebody else if I... Wait, no, Yes, I am! I'm gonna get Toad for somebody else if I go this way. Okay, does this, She has enough to afford a star, too. This is tragic. What do I do? Do I, like, screw Peach over and potentially myself, too? Okay, I don't care. I'm just gonna go this way. If I get Bowser, I'll get, like, Bash and Cash or something. I don't need that. So... yeah, no. I gotta look up the GameStop bunny now. Okay, GameStop bunny. GameStop bunny. Oh my god, yeah. I, like, totally forgot this was a thing. It must have been pretty short-lived, too. That's crazy. People are gross. Yeah. That's true. I could earn a happening star in this way. You never know. Okay, so once Luigi rolls, I'm gonna switch everybody to... There we go. Well, hold on. He's gonna have to make a decision. Okay, I'm gonna switch everybody's status to a real player just so we can get... There's a lot of coins here. Most of them are mine, so it's not a huge deal, but... Oh my god, no. This is bad. This is so bad. How am I gonna do this?
Ready? Go!
No. I might need help. I might need to summon Odie. I don't know which player he is, though. I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, like, I don't know how to... Can I, like, tap into a player too really quick? Let's see. Oh, yes, they're player 2. Okay, good. Okay, fall. Good. Okay, everybody loses. I was, like, really scared for a second. I was like, we're gonna be locked here forever. Yay, nobody gets anything. Okay, it's fine. Alright, you guys, we are to bonus stars. Somehow I managed to get 4 at the end of everything, even though I had, like, several stolen and taken away from Chance Time. So that's kind of exciting. Oh, Mega! Thank you so much!
I'm into good points.
Mega, welcome back to the Bob family!
Mega free.
That's so cute. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the resub. Always appreciated. we are to our bonuses, which I know I got the coin star. Okay, I was pretty sure I got the game star too. It just seemed kind of like obvious, but it did. I feel like it went well. I mean, there were definitely like there was a lot of stealing and a lot of chance time, but like I don't feel like anything detrimental happened. Okay, so this game is mine. Let's go. Now, I don't know if this will be a clean sweep. Oh, that last happening space did it. That was the right move. That was the right move then for a clean sweep. Yo, can't complain. Woohoo! We did it. I feel like I had a pretty good strategy the whole time though. I tried to be smart and like look around the board when making decisions. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I think Peach lost, so that's pretty exciting. We get the double rainbow. Psych! We get the triple rainbow. Let's go. So pretty. All the dudes. And the one lady loses. Sorry, Peach. It wasn't your day. Even though Koopa predicted you would win. For some reason. I don't really know where his logic came from with that. Hooray! Winning for 14 years! Woo! Yay! I'll take a little screenshot for fun. Okay, I'm gonna look at the detailed results. 7 stars! You know what 2 times 7 is? 14! Big win! Thank you so much, Psycho. 14 years of victory is right. Thank you so much, Psycho. And you set up a hype train again. Thank you so much. What am I looking at? Minigame coins, 382. Literally was 100 coins ahead of second place. How does that happen where it's like a perfect 100? That's crazy. Largest number was 212. I knew it was over 200. Which I know nobody else got, so that was good. Well, imagine if it was 156, 157. 1 coin sometimes can make all the difference. Oh, I would have won that. That's crazy. I didn't realize I landed on 6 of those before that last turn. So I already had that and didn't even realize it, but I just pushed my victory that much harder. 6 one-player minigames. I landed on every space. That's kind of fun. Alright. Well, that was a fun playthrough, a fun board. Let's, go to the shop once we collect these coins from everybody. Because we have enough for... We have enough to buy... I don't know if we'll actually have enough to buy another minigame. But we will have enough to buy the capsule machine. I'll at least get to show you what it looks like. Where it goes in the minigame house. Like, how it works. I think it's in the minigame house anyway. It's been so long that I can't remember if it goes there or if it stays in the shop, but I would think it goes to the minigame house. I kind of wish you got it sooner. Like, it seems a little silly that you get it this late. But yes, I would like to buy game balls for 300. Oh no, you do just buy them in here. We got Tipsy Turny! Okay, it does stay in the shop. This is how this works. Just kidding. I was like, do I have to buy this? I thought I would have to buy this, and then it would then go in the... This is how long it's been. I thought, oh, it's gonna go in the minigame house, and then we'll pay for it every time. Okay, sweet. So, it's 300 every time for 1 minigame. So what you want to do, and I did not do this the way I could have done... I didn't strategize as well as I probably could have. But once you have bought 30 minigames, then you can buy minigames through the game ball and the minigame shop. You want to buy anything under 300 before using it, probably, because there's a chance that you could pay more for a minigame that wouldn't cost you as much normally. So, like, I think Tipsy Turny was one of the more expensive, at least I hope it was. I don't think it was one of the 250. I think it was at least 300 already. So I do want to come in here and buy these 250 minigames that are left. Again, some of my favorites I know I bought or I spent more money unlocking, but you kind of have to, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal because, again, you have to buy 30 minigames to even unlock the minigame balls anyway, so it's not a huge loss. But that is how that works, which is super cute and a super, like, I don't know, unique way to get games and to just kind of like see if you can get a more expensive game for cheaper. Or you for sure will get more expensive games for cheaper if you use this after having bought everything that's lower in price, so that's kind of fun. But there's nothing else to buy here. There's nothing else to even see in here. And then once you buy all the minigames, that goes away and the shop remains empty for the rest of time. So, you know, it is what it is. But, aw, Renbo had to get a bath and be put to bed. Yeah, we big won. We won with 7 stars, and we had a clean sweep of all the bonus stars too. So it was a pretty big victory. So I am proud. Let's go to the parrot. There it is. All right. So you guys, this has been so much fun. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start signing off, and then I will play. I'll probably play my clip show like one more time, and then just like cut the stream after that, or maybe we'll raid somebody. I don't know. But I'll play it one more time for anybody who was not around when it played the first time. But this has been so much fun. Thank you guys so very much for celebrating with me today or tonight. And please come by this week. I would love to have you guys back for my other Mario Party streams later this week. You can check out my Discord. Feel free to join my Discord, where we're always chatting in this community, and there's lots of fun stuff going on in there all the time. But I also have my schedules shared on a weekly basis in there, so you know what content is coming up. Tomorrow I will be streaming Mario Party 2. Friday I'll be streaming Mario Party 3. We may get another stream on Thursday, not sure yet. But either way, if you missed some of today's stream, you can always watch the full stream back on YouTube tomorrow night at 7 p.m. It'll be 24 hours after the airtime. But I always archive all my gaming related streams to YouTube. I have lots of content from the past 14 years on there, whether it be streams and let's plays and fun random videos. You can find so much content on my YouTube channel. There are literally thousands of videos. So check it out if you're interested, or if you're new, especially if you're new here. Thank you so much for being here. And if you've been around for a long time, thank you so much for your continued support. I'm also going to share my link tree. This has all my socials on it. So I'm on Twitter and Instagram. My link to my Discord is on there, as well as my YouTube. I have an Etsy store where I make my own merch and sell my own handmade merch. I'm going to get a couple new listings up this week of some Perler Bead Sprite magnets from Super Mario Bros. 3, and maybe a few others too. But other than that, there's all kinds of links on there. I also want to shout out my Patreon family. If you are a member of my Patreon, if you are a paid member, you can view the clip show anytime. I've got the whole clip show from today, the 14-year clip show, exclusively on there. And if you're not, then tune in to my YouTube channel for the next 2 weeks, because we're going to have one clip a day, started today, for the next 2 weeks at 2 p.m., hour 14 EST, of one of the clips from today's show. So I'm very proud of how everything came together. I want to say thank you to everybody who helped with that. Huge shout out to my Patreon family. Special thanks to my $5 plus patrons that you see here for their extra support. As always, you guys are awesome. And I just want to say thanks again to everybody who contributed extra tonight. So we had Bits from Psycho Nacho Man, Mega, thank you, Mega Freak 400, thank you so much for the resub. Koopa Booey, thank you for the donation. Trackstar, thank you for the donation. We had a raid from L Wentworth. GC Nick, thank you so much for the gift. Subbed at 14 years later, still bad. Cole the Camel, thank you for all the bits as well as the resub. Twitch Nick, thank you for the resub. Zabrag, thank you for the gift sub. Hereupon Will, thank you so much for the raid. The GC Nick, thank you for the resub. Scottman, thank you for all the bits, as well as the 14 gift subs. Thank you so very much for that. Madam Toadstool, thank you for the resub. Psycho Nacho Man, thank you so much for the resub. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all of your love and support and for being the wholesome and loving and wonderful community that you guys are. So we're gonna play the clip show one more time. I'm gonna say bye now because I'm gonna cut the stream after that. Hopefully this does not. Okay. What? Yo!
14 years SS.
Like wasn't looking. Oh my gosh, Zenonia! Yo, 14 years SS. My favorite. Yo, thank you, Zenonia, for the resub as well. All the boss to you, girl. I love when Siri just says the dumbest things ever. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about a raid because I don't want it to mess up the clip show, but thank you guys so much for all your love and support. So you're gonna see the be right back screen, but it's actually gonna be the clip show. So I will be right back tomorrow after that. Thank you guys so very much. Again, all the love to you. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow for my Mario Party 2 stream. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy the clip show. All the love. Happy 14 years. Thank you for being the best community for 14 years. You guys are great. Bye, everyone. He strutted! Hey Odie, did you see that? Did you see the strut? He just walked. Casual walk. Casual. What? You already have 3 items. Well, 2. Go on scram. Oh, he just goes back to laying down. That's so cute. Oh my god, no. Oh.
What?
No. Oh.
He went for first.
I don't understand. That was so unfair to the game. Like, I'm like,
Photo finish. Photo finish.
What? Thank you. This is my I don't even know if we would have won. Is it okay if I'm a girly girl? No. Macho ladies only. I don't know where you missed the memo or what. This is a buff girl zone. Let's go.
Oh shit.
This is not gonna be good.
Hurry!
Party!
I'm trying, you stupid little shit. Oh no, it burnt!
Don't worry, there's always next time.
Good. I don't know how I just did that. Oh. I'm gonna need therapy after this. Like, was that a pregnancy test? What? No. What? There's no way that was a pregnancy test. Or was it? It looked like a pregnancy test. It was positive. It was positive. Who's having a baby? Yeah, if the little guy wins, I'm gonna be so devastated. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I am so betrayed of my own self. I cannot. Oh, I deserve this, Bob. Like, I guess oh my God, stop crying. Why are you crying? I'm glad that made the sound of the car pulling away. It's definitely still there. Hold on. Can you crying in the middle of the road? What a mood. Getting out of the carpool from work and just sobbing into your hands in front of the car so they can't pull away. No, that was the same thing I did last time. That was even worse. She just slow-mo dove into the... Oh my God, that was so bad. What? Isn't there like a... All I did was just coast the... No, that was so bad. I didn't do one thing and it's like, yeah, no. I was thinking like, whatever I'm remembering, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not even this game or it's Mandela effect, but I swear there was like, 3rd place? I didn't do anything. And then but it didn't even look like I won. And then there is no way I won that just now. Like, I did not win. That was, I 100% lost. I was so confused. I can't do this. I don't know who that is. I can't. I'm sorry, I didn't expect anybody to pop out of the ground. Find him. Ah! Oh my God, that thing scared me. What is it? What is it? Ah! I hate it. I can't even see what I'm doing because I'm too scared. I'm too scared to stop. Ah! No, get it away from me. I can't see, guys. I really can't. Oh my God, I got it. Oh my God. Oh my God, I got it. That was the entire bit there. I'm sorry, guys.